Let's begin with a scene that was originally meant to give the first Cars movie a much darker feel. It happens right after McQueen loses Mac. As he speeds down a highway, the road suddenly plunges into total darkness. Now, as you might remember, McQueen doesn't have headlights. Instead, he has stickers for eyes, leaving him completely blind in the dark. Then, McQueen suddenly realizes he's no longer on a familiar road. He's ended up in a place that feels all too eerie. It's a graveyard. Yes, you heard that correctly. Just imagine how intense that scene would have been if it had made it to the final cut. It would have given the movie a much darker tone, but that's not all. Soon after, McQueen accidentally collides with one of the car corpses, dragging it out onto the road. Imagine seeing that scene right after the Disney logo. How wild would that have been? I'd give anything to witness it. And there's more. Cars 2 has its own share of dark deleted scenes, but we'll save those for another time. For now, let's keep going. Before this dark twist, there was a different version of how McQueen lost Mac. In the final cut, it's due to some troublemakers and Mac falling asleep. But in the original storyboard, Mac was supposed to stop at a car wash to clean up. Here's an interesting twist. McQueen was originally meant to have the number 57, not 95. While waiting for Mac, McQueen got bored and decided to step outside at the car wash. That's when he bumped into twin waitresses who instantly recognized him. Yep, the same twins from the final cut. He also met Rusty and Dusty, but here, they were just fans, not sponsors. Makes you wonder who McQueen's sponsor would have been instead. Then, the crowd began cheering McQueen on, insisting the race wasn't a tie and that he had actually won. Meanwhile, Mac, believing McQueen was still in the trailer, just drove off. And that's how McQueen ended up losing him. It's a far cry from what we saw in the final cut. Next, we head to Sally's motel. In the final version, McQueen has a dream where he loses the race to Frank and sees him get the Denou sponsorship. It's a funny moment, but the original version took a much darker turn. The dream happens during the final race, just after McQueen's tires blow out. But here's the twist in this version. All of his tires explode, not just the two rear ones. It's a much more intense and unsettling moment. Then, things take an even stranger turn. His entire engine falls out, adding a bizarre twist to the situation. And then it gets even crazier. His entire engine is ripped out, which, from what I can tell, means McQueen dies. It's dark, much darker than the version we saw in the final cut, and definitely not as funny. It's a cool scene, but the creators likely felt it was a bit too intense for younger audiences, deciding it might not be suitable for kids after all. Before we jump to the next scene, make sure to subscribe for more hidden details like this. Let's keep going. The same goes for the next deleted scene, Motorama Girls. In this one, Ramon shares the story of how he met Flo. You might recall that even in the final cut, there's a subtle hint about Flo's past. She used to be a showgirl, or more accurately, a show car. In this deleted scene, we get to see Flo arriving in Radiator Springs, alongside other flashy show cars. The scene gives us a deeper glimpse into her past, one that never made it to the big screen. As you can imagine, the male cars are all fired up to see them. They start having fun, trying all sorts of things to impress the girls. It's a bit strange, but also pretty funny, as the guys go all out to catch their attention in the most unexpected ways. Meanwhile, Ramon is busy giving them all fresh paint jobs, adding his own touch to each. Once Ramon finishes with all the other cars, it's finally Flo's turn. This part of the scene is pretty cool too, as he gives her the same special attention, making it stand out from the rest. There was also another hilarious deleted scene that would have completely shifted the middle of the movie. In this version, McQueen is given a choice. Either race in a Radiator Springs event or stay locked up in the impound. The race was supposed to be a way to bring more cars to town, but McQueen turns it down, opting to stay in the impound instead. It's a strange move since this was his chance to leave Radiator Springs. While stuck there, McQueen has a bizarre dream where his engine is removed and placed inside a steamroller. It's an odd and surreal twist, adding an entirely different layer to the movie's storyline. Then he's forced to pave the roads, which looks incredibly bizarre, almost like he's pooping while doing it. After that, Mater asks for McQueen's engine to be placed inside his own body. It's a bizarre request, and honestly, Mater seems a bit like a villain here. putting McQueen in an awkward and uncomfortable position, making things even more unsettling. After that, MA shows up and takes Mater, now inside McQueen's body, on a wild ride to California, creating more chaos and confusion as they journey through one bizarre situation after another. There was another deleted scene where McQueen gets sent to driving school as punishment for wrecking the road in Radiator Springs. It's a form of re-education, forcing him to learn some much-needed lessons about responsibility and the rules of the road. His instructor turns out to be none other than Sally. Since McQueen only has stickers for headlights, they decide to equip him with real ones for the lesson, ensuring he can actually see what he's doing as he learns the ropes of proper driving. Sally takes the wheel, guiding McQueen through the process of parking properly. At first, he struggles with the exercises, awkwardly maneuvering and getting frustrated. But gradually, he starts to improve, slowly getting the hang of it with every attempt, showing progress along the way. So, what do you think? Would the movie have been better with these deleted scenes included? Personally, I think the dream sequences were pretty cool, and the car graveyard scene would have definitely added a much darker and intense vibe to the film. It's hard to imagine how different the tone of the movie could have been if these scenes had made the final cut. I'd love to see them all pieced together in the original version. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think it would have worked, or would it have been too much? Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Can't wait to hear your opinions. See you next time.